Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Lakeland, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team, Cavaliers, in an interconference battle here in Cleveland. Here's Castle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. The three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Fox. Mobley with the block. Harden outside. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 5 now.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
Wembanyama, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harden scanning the floor. Clock at 4. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
San Antonio ball.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 4-point game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he banks in the layup.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Wade can't hit. On the wing, Fox. Mobley with the block. Mitchell outside. A three-pointer is right on target. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Cavaliers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
There's the three. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Champagnie. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And the basket by Harden.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, right side. Pass to Champagnie. Just 4 to shoot. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. To the paint. Here's Allen. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look now for San Antonio. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Strong footwork from the rookie. Harper able to get the better of the defense there.
Harden's shot is off. Spurs trail by 5. And Harper slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
Pass to Tyson. Harden outside. A kick out to Mobley. Barnes grabs the miss. Here's Cornette. Both loose. Stolen by Harden. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Merrill. Pass to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 9 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Mitchell with the steal. Oh, and a dunk by Mitchell.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Oh, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis, Jim. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. James Harden getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
Pass to Merrill. Here's Tyson, covered by Barnes. 5 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. He brings it as the shot clock ticks down.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Castle. Now Wembanyama. Allen defending. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to town inside.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Schroeder. Allen left side. Wade outside. Now Castle. Count that bucket.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Bounce pass Schroeder. And stolen by Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. Castle on the wing. They set the pick. Over to the wing. Here's Champagnie. A miss that time would have put him up. The Cavaliers leading. Inside. The shot by Wade, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Allen. Wade has the open look. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead. Here's Wembanyama. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wembanyama's got 8. Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cruz has got his first bucket in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Fox. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
For the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Olynyk. Pass to Cornette. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. On the wing, Johnson. Outside Harper. Down low. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
The three from Harden. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint. You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
That one drops for him. Mitchell's got 7.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here is Vassell. Hasn't made one yet. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 3-point lead.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Harden for 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Great job by Harden, recognizing the clock ticking down and getting that one off in time.
Wembanyama with it. He's got 8. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 6. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here is Harden. Here's Allen. Rebounded by Castle. Out left to the wing. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Cleveland leading by 6. Harden outside. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
The kick out to Barnes. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
A creative score. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. From deep, Harden. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio with the ball. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
A kick out to Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 9 to the middle. Champagnie. Pass to Wembanyama. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Mitchell does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Outside Harper. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Wembanyama's got 9 points in the quarter. The try by Mitchell.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he sinks the second. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Fox. Johnson outside. This one for 3. And it's Cruz with the rebound. Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got 8 points.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And we've reached the end of the third. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here is Harden. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 7. A pass to Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
San Antonio making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Cleveland leading by 6. Harden outside. Harden with a head of steam. And Harden with the stop.
defensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
And Harper slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the Cavs. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. That one misses. Spurs trail by 9. Barnes left side. Here's Johnson. Cavaliers with the rebound. Down low. Wade got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now Barnes. And that one is good.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
A putback. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Fires the 3. And it's off.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks. Spurs trail by 7. Rebounded by Allen inside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Shanbeni. Now Wembanyama.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that turns the lead to 6.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Now Harden. Mitchell outside. It's good.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Wembanyama! They can't stop the run with that one. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Now Castle shoots out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.